Hey everyone, Brian from Variable Traders. Sunday, July 26th. Hope everyone's had a great weekend. And we got a big week coming up. As everybody probably knows, we've got a lot of earnings on deck. We've got some of the big ones: Amazon, Apple, Facebook, AMD. Start out looking at these. Visa. We got Boeing, we got Shopify, PayPal, MasterCard, Starbucks, Qualcomm, McDonald's, Gilead. So big week of earnings coming up here. Plus, on top of that, we've got Fed Speak is coming up Wednesday, Thursday, I believe. They have meetings, so there's going to be lots of things to move the markets around this week. So it's going to be probably a bit of a volatile week. Start out by looking at the indexes. We'll start with the transports as we usually do here. They had an off week. You can see here we've rejected the 200-day moving average once, twice, three times, four times on a weekly basis. And the transports are struggling to move up here. Volume was a little weak. So we'll just see what comes this week. But you can see here on a daily, we're just grinding along here. We are on the daily, we are above the 200-day moving average. Volume again was light on Friday, typical summer Friday afternoon. Stochastics turning down a little bit, so maybe we're going to get some weakening here. So we saw with some of the indexes, you can see here the Dow in the week ended down by about 0.75%. Again, rejected this 27,000 level, tried to get above. RSI is kind of just hanging around here. We may just end up grinding here. Grinding sideways. Again, the Dow down on Friday. All the moving averages kind of coming together here. So again, Friday was a bit of a busier day and we were down about 0.7%. Again, stochastics rolling over, RSI going lower. Again, we'll have to watch this, all these moving averages here to see if we hold support. On the week, SPY, big rejection from this sort of 330 level, and definitely a reversing doji candle on the weekly. Let's take a look at the daily just quickly here. You can see we had an off day Thursday and Friday. Moving average is still heading up. Volume kind of average. Stochastics turning down a bit, RSI turning down a bit again. We're just maybe taking a bit of a pause here. I think for the most part, we're still lower left to upper right in terms of trend. So just keeping an eye on that. Again, the Qs, another down week. We had a down week on last week or prior week and last week as well. We had another down day, so some profit taking technology. You can see RSI getting down below we were really overbought here, so we are just getting a healthy pullback here. Whether that's a reversal in trend, we'll see, but we definitely were extended to the upside, so not really surprising that we're seeing some pullback. We did lose this moving average here on Friday. So that's kind of interesting. We'll just keep an eye, see what happens as we go through the week here. More earnings. Again, everything's kind of rolling over right now on the Qs, as we know, the technology has been weak. IWM, again, bit of a doji reversal on the week. It was definitely a weak week for the IWM, the small caps. Again, Friday. We're still trying to hold on to this 200-day. Volume was a little light. Stochastics down, rolling over. So is the RSI. So again, things kind of look a little bit weak here. The VIX had a down day on Friday. We're down about 1%, maybe a little less. But again, just trying to hold on to this 24.50 level on the VIX, and we just may get stuck here. Volatility is still staying a little elevated. You can see stochastics are starting to turn up here, RSI turning up a little bit. So we'll just see if what we're going to do here on the VIX. So a bit of a mixed bag. in terms of what's going on. Technology pulling back. Some of the other indexes also pulling back this week. So definitely overbought in the markets, but some profit taking, and trends still upward in place. But maybe we'll see how things transpire next week if we get more weakness. Let's take a look at the actives. Got on screen here BXC. This is stock I took when it pulled back here. 1040, 1050. Got in, got sold some right back at this high level, and now we're getting a bit of a pullback. I'm just gonna setting my stop here at back at break even. So if it may stop out the rest, but I'm hoping we'll break this 200-day moving average. Volume was a little bit picking up on Friday to the downside, but we did have a down day. I'm still got this defense DFEN ETF. We'll see if it holds this moving average. If it doesn't, I'll get out the rest, but I already did take some profits up here when it did pop up to this moving average. So in HDU, this is the way I am playing the gold miners and the gold. We'll talk a little bit more about that, but gold, silver, still on fire, and we've got a nice uptrend going on. I think we're going to break out here on HDU, but you can be playing that through GDX, GDXJ in the US, similar ETFs. Nugget for the really adrenaline junkies, and this is way I'm playing the silver and gold and another gold and silver play. Looks like it's still looking good. Space I'm still in. We definitely, when we got back up here, I took some profits. Still have a position here. I still think it has a potential to go a lot higher, and as we get closer to commercialization. So that's kind of why I'm holding it. You can see we're quite overbought here, so not surprising we're getting a bit of a pullback. Still like this for long-term hold, and as long as we can hold this trend line, I've got a really good entry way back here, so I can hang on, and I might even add back to my position if we start to go higher again. Other option I was thinking about doing was maybe selling some calls up here, and they'd be covered because I have the stock, and just collect a little extra premium. So that's stuff I'm looking at, or I'm in right now. AIM, I was looking at this last week. It really got away from me on the Monday, broke out to the upside. Now we've gotten a pullback back to this 280 level, so I'm looking to look at maybe see if there's an entry here, just under 3 early on Monday, Tuesday. Keep an eye on that one. Boeing, to me, looks like it's on the verge of breaking down here. It does report at some point. I'm not sure, I would looked it up, but I think it's coming up this soon, maybe this week even. So just be careful about that one. I mean, it could move the stock one way or another. I don't like to hold swings through earnings reports, so but it's right now it's just hanging on to this 50 moving average here. I think if we lose that, we could be heading down to sort of 162. But again, hard to play that if there's earnings this week. It looks to me like this is another ETF. This is an agriculture fund. To me, it looks like we're kind of on the verge of breaking out here. You can see here we put in a couple of bottoms. It doesn't move a lot. This is 1340, 1370 is where we're at right now, so 30 cents. But we could get a decent buck out of it, and it's not as volatile. So I'll be watching for it to break sort of this 1380 level. DraftKings, as everybody knows, we're getting some sports back on TV. Some of the leagues are starting to kick in, finishing off their season, the NHL, and I think some of the other sports are coming on. So this could be a good catalyst for stocks like DraftKings and Penn Gaming, which is another one on my list. So I'm looking here. This is right on the verge of breaking out here, and could be a decent play as the betting resumes on these sporting events that happen. Here's GDX breaking again. Looks like it's breaking out. A way to play it if you want to play US. LEBU really pulled back here, and again, I'm going to look for a reversal next week. See if we can get a bounce back. As you can see here, this is the weekly. Let's take a look at the daily quickly, but you can see here we've had a bit of a pullback to this level where it broke out from. So if we can hold this moving average, I think that bodes well for the biotechs. Let's go back down here. Nikola is one I was looking at. It really has been selling off here. But I'm going to be looking for maybe some support down here, maybe around 2027. I'll set an alert. Penn Gaming, another one I'm talking about, looks like it's on the verge of breaking out here with some of the sporting events starting up. Rimini broke out. Rimini is another one I was kind of looking at here. We had a breakout. We had a pullback to where we broke out from, to a very classic pattern. Breakout, now resistance becomes support, and looks like it's going higher. It's getting a little overbought, but doesn't mean it can't go higher. Good volume on Friday. And stochastics turning up, RSI. So Rimini could be a good follow-through play on Monday. Silver, again, the silver-gold ratio that everybody's talking about, really silver was really down compared to gold, and now it's playing catch-up, so this is a way that a lot of the people are playing commodities. And oil, I was looking at oil, it seems like it's trying to maybe try to break out here, but I think if economy stays flat, I don't see catalyst to break out. Volt was another one I was kind of looking at. It's more of a dollar and change stock, so actually I'm not really interested in that one right now. So anyway, that's it. Hope you had a good week. Like I said, everyone, we'll be in the Bear Bull trading room at 8:30 in the morning, Monday morning, doing the pre-market show, Norm and Carlos, and then we'll be trading the market open at 9:30. And this is my book, How to Swing Trade. Everybody have a good rest of the night, and we'll hopefully see you in the room tomorrow. Bye for now.